Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hardball 6. What a great day for a ball game. Toronto versus Detroit. Leading off for the Blue Jays, Shannon Stewart. Fly to left. It's foul. 0-1 the count. Fly ball to center. Greg Jeffries snags it. Stewart has a stand-up triple. Tony Fernandez at the plate. The pitch. Fastball swung and missed for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Changeup high and inside for ball one. The 1-1 pitch. Launched to the gap in left field. Fernandez is going for a double. Stewart comes in to score. A one-run double for Fernandez. Fly to right. The right fielder makes a nice running catch. That's the first out. At the plate, Carlos Delgado. He's at 449 hitter. Fly ball to deep right. Picked up by the right fielder. Fernandez scores 2-0. A one-run single for Delgado. Fastball swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Fly to right center. Hunter stops it. A single for fielder. Paniagua is warming up in the bullpen. Up at bat, number 29, Geronimo Baroa. He's hitting .435. Ground ball to the left side. Jeffries stops it. A one-run single for Baroa. The pitch. Missed it. That's one. At the plate, number 22. The catcher, Mike Matheny. Fly ball to second base. Now up the shortstop. He's at 473 hitter. Low. Ball one. It's blooped to left center. A great running catch by Cruz. That's 3 out. 2 runners left on base. Toronto leads 3-0. Leading off for the Tigers, the center fielder, Hunter. The pitch. Sinker. A swing and a miss for strike one. Right down the middle. Another strike for Hunter. The 0-2 pitch. A sweet pitch. Got him in 3. At the plate, number 12, Greg Jeffries. Line drive to second. Out at first. Tony Clark at the plate. A .295 hitter. The pitch. Fouled to left. Laced down the line to first. That ends a 1-2-3 inning. Going into the top of the second, the Blue Jays ahead of the Tigers 5-3. Leading off for Toronto, the third baseman, Craig Grayback. The pitch. Fly to third. Jeffries picks it up. A base hit for Grayback. Fastball, that's one. Now batting, Shannon Stewart. He's hitting .439. Swung on and missed. That's two. Right down the middle. Struck him out on 3 pitches. At the plate, the second baseman, Tony Fernandez. He's at .417 hitter. The pitch. Missed it for the first strike. There's one out here in the top of the second inning with a runner at first. Fastball. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2 for Fernandez. Low. That's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. It's popped up to the gap in right field. A great running catch by the second baseman. That's 2 out. Now up, Sean Green. He's hit 0 for 1 this afternoon. Line to the right side. That's the third out. 1 runner left on base. Heading into the bottom of the second inning, the Blue Jays lead 3-0. Leading off for the Tigers, the third baseman, Dean Palmer. Fouled off to left. A sweet pitch. Another strike for Palmer. In there. Got him in 3. At the plate, number 27, the second baseman. Right down the middle for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Curveball, that's a ball. The count is 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. A sweet pitch. That's 2. Fastball. He swung at it. Strike 3, he's out. Fly ball to left field. Detroit is retired in order. After 2 innings, the Blue Jays ahead of the Tigers 5-3. Leading off for Toronto, Carlos Delgado. He's 1 for 1. The pitch. High fly to deep right. That's over the wall. Home run for Delgado. Popper to the gap in left field. Now up, the center fielder, Geronimo Baroa. He's hitting .437. Slider low and inside. Ball 1. In there. That's 1. The 1-1 pitch. Fly to right field. Up at bat, number 22. The catcher, Mike Matheny, hitting .458. Ground ball down the line to third. Out at first. There's the third out. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. After 2.5 innings, Toronto leads Detroit by 4. Leading off for the Tigers, the DH, Damian Easley. Sinker. That's strike 1 for Easley. Fly ball to left center. Shannon Stewart gets it. A single for Easley. The pitch. It's popped up to center field. Geronimo Baroa gets behind it. Single for Hasselman. The pitch. Fastball right down the middle for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Hit to short. He stops it. Out at first. Perfectly executed. The pitch. Curveball for ball 1. Fly to center. Stopped by Baroa. 8-1 run single. Now batting, Greg Jeffries. He's hitting .338. A sweet pitch for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch. Fly ball to right center. Jeffries is going for a double. Hunter crosses the plate. That makes the score 4-2. 8-1 run double. Ground ball down the line. A single for Clark. Up at bat to third baseman Palmer. He's hit 0 for 1 this afternoon. A swing and a miss. That's 1. There are 2 out here in the bottom of the third. Fastball. He swung at it. Strike 2 to Palmer. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball. Inside. That's a ball. The 1-2 pitch. Changeup. Missed it. Palmer goes down on strikes. The side is retired. 2 runners left on base. Headed to the first half of the 4th inning. The score is 4-2. Now batting, the shortstop. He's 0 for 1. The pitch. Fly to center field. Hunter snags it. The throw to Palmer. A triple! At the plate, the third baseman, Craig Grayback. 8-4-34 hitter. Fly ball to left. The runner scores. 5-2. Bill Hasselman stops it. 8-1 run single for Grayback. Brocail is up and throwing in the bullpen. Changeup off the outside edge and low. Ball 1. High fly ball to deep left. It's gone. Toronto is really coming alive here in the top of the 4th inning. A 2-run home run for Stewart. The pitch. Fly to center. A routine catch for Hunter. Up at bat, number 15. The right fielder, Sean Green. He's hitting .510. Hammered toward the mound. Now up, number 25. Carlos Delgado. A .451 hitter. Fastball, a swing and a miss for strike one of Delgado. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Picked up by the right fielder. A base hit for Delgado. The pitch. Fly ball to the gap in left field. That makes 3 out. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. 1 runner left on base. Headed to the bottom of the 4th, the Blue Jays ahead of the Tigers by 5. Now up the second baseman. He's hit 0 for 1 this afternoon. Inside, that's a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Fly to the gap in right field. A single at the plate. The right fielder, he's 0 for 1. There goes the runner. Fly ball to second base. Geronimo Baroa gets behind it. Single. Damian Easley at the plate. He's hit 1 for 1. Curveball right down the middle. That's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball. That's strike 2. Fastball. Struck him out on 3 pitches. The pitch. Ground ball down the third base line. 2 away. Out at first. A textbook double play. That's the 3rd out. 1 runner left on base. Going into the first half of the 5th, the Blue Jays lead the Tigers by 5. Leading off for Toronto, Geronimo Baroa. He's at .435 hitter. The pitch. Foul to left. 0-1 is the count. Changeup, a sweet pitch for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Ground ball to the left side. Jeffries picks it up. Single for Baroa. Now up, number 22. The catcher, Mike Matheny. He's 0 for 2. Low, that's ball 1. Knuckleball, strike 1. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off to the left. In there. Strike 3. 1 out in the top of the 5th. Up at bat, the shortstop. He's hitting .473. Low, ball 1. Fastball, missed it for strike 1. Foul to left. The 1-2 pitch. Fly to second base. A routine catch for the second baseman. At the plate, Craig Grayback, a .437 hitter. The pitch. Ground ball to second base. That's 3 away. One runner left on base. Heading into the last half of the fifth, Toronto leads Detroit 7-2. Leading off for Detroit, the shortstop, D.V. Cruz. He's hitting .240. Off the outside edge. That's a ball. A sweet pitch. That's strike one for Cruz. The 1-1 pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop. Over to first. Up at bat, the center fielder Hunter. He's hit 1 for 2. Right down the middle. Strike one. The 0-1 pitch. It's blooped to second base. Caught by Fernandez. At the plate, number 12, Greg Jeffries. Hitting .339. Low. Ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Fly ball to right. Just foul. The 1-1 pitch. Change up for strike two to Jeffries. A sweet pitch. For strike three to Jeffries. That ends a 1-2-3 inning. Heading into the first half of the sixth inning, the Blue Jays lead the Tigers by 5. Leading off for the Blue Jays, Shannon Stewart. He's hitting .439. The pitch. Slider, that's a ball. 1-0 the count. Fastball, down the middle but high. Ball two. The 2-0 pitch. Knuckleball, that's strike one. Foul to right. The 2-2 pitch. Popper to left field. Caught by Jeffries. Now batting, the second baseman, Tony Fernandez. He's 1 for 3. Ground ball to the right side. An easy throw to first for the second out. Now up, the right fielder. Welcome back to Hardball 6. Cruz replacing Green. The pitch. Hit hard to second. Stopped by the second baseman. Out at first. Toronto is retired in order. After 5.5 innings, Toronto leads Detroit 7-2. Leading off for Detroit, the first baseman, Tony Clark. He's hit 1 for 2. Fly to right center. Geronimo Baroa picks it up. A single for Clark. At the plate, the third baseman, Dean Palmer. He's hit 0 for 2 this afternoon. Fly ball to left. A routine catch for Stewart. Now up the second baseman. Hitting .323. Right down the middle. That's strike one. A sweet pitch for strike two. The 0-2 pitch. He can't get a piece of it. Got him in three. Now up number 34, the right fielder. He's 1 for 2. The pitch. Curveball right down the middle. That's one. Foul to left. Outside for ball one. The 1-2 pitch. In there. That's three. That's the third out. No runs. One hit. No errors. One runner left on base. Headed to the top of the seventh inning. The Blue Jays lead the Tigers by 5. Leading off for Toronto, Carlos Delgado. He's got 2 RBIs. High, that's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Fly to the gap in right field. Hunter picks it up. Single. Now up, Cecil Fielder, a .485 hitter. Fly ball to left field. That's one away. At the plate, Geronimo Baroa. He's hit 2 for 3 this afternoon. The pitch. Launched to left center. He got a real piece of that one. A 2-run home run for Baroa. Flory is warming up into the Tigers bullpen. Welcome back to Hardball. Pinch hitting for Toronto is Fletcher. Now batting, Darren Fletcher. He's at .478 hitting. Fastball, strike one to Fletcher. The 0-1 pitch. It's hammered to second base. An easy throw to first for the second out. At the plate, the shortstop. He's 1 for 3. Fly to left. That's 3 out. 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. Heading into the last half of the 7th, Toronto leads by 7. Heading for the showers. Leading off for the Tigers, the DH, Damian Easley. He's hitting .279. High fly to deep left. It's gone. A home run for Risley.
一致胜。也送给舞台上的女孩们掌声鼓励。
Looks like that will be all for Dan Plesac today. Fastball inside, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Launched to the gap in left field. Hasselman is going for a double. A double. Now up, number 8. The shortstop, D.V. Cruz. He's hit 0 for 2 this afternoon. Slider just off the outside edge. That's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. It's popped up to left field. Shannon Stewart picks it up. Single for Cruz. The pitch. Curveball, a swing and a miss. Strike 1. Curveball, he swung at it. Another strike for Hunter. Slider, that's a ball. Now up, the center fielder, Hunter. A .262 hitter. Low and outside for ball 2. The count is 2-2. Fastball right down the middle. Strike 3, he's out. The pitch. Curveball, that's a ball. Now up, Greg Jeffries. He's hit 1 for 3. It's bloop to right center. A great running catch by Fernandez. Up at bat, numbered 17. The first baseman, Tony Clark. He's hit 2 for 3 this afternoon. Fly ball to center field. That's 3 away. 2 runners left on base. Heading into the first half of the 8th, the Blue Jays ahead of the Tigers 5-6. There's some activity in the Detroit bullpen. Leading off for Toronto, the third baseman, Craig Grayback. He's hit 2 for 3. The pitch. Brocail beans Grayback. Now batting, Shannon Stewart, hitting .438. The pitch, fly to left center. Caught by Hunter, that's 1 out. Up at bat, Tony Fernandez. A .411 hitter. Welcome back to the game. Pinch hitting for the Blue Jays is Cora. Up at bat, the second baseman. The pitch. Fly ball to right field. Caught by the right fielder. At the plate, number 23. The right fielder, Jose Cruz Jr. He's hit 0 for 1 this afternoon.
다시 한번 더 양손 오른쪽 왼쪽.
Fly to second base. That makes 3 out. 1 runner left on base. After 7.5 innings, Toronto leads Detroit 9-3. Leading off for the Tigers, Dean Palmer. He's hit 0 for 3. Hit hard down the line to first. Foul ball. Slider, a swing and a miss for strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Changeup, ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. Low, that's a ball. The 2-2 pitch. Ground ball up the middle. An easy throw to first for the first out. At the plate, number 27, the second baseman. Hitting .322. Swung and missed. Strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Hit down the line. He swats it foul. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball. That's ball one. The 1-2 pitch. Screamer down the line to first. Outside the line. Inside. Ball two. There's one out here in the bottom of the eighth. The bases are empty. Swung on and missed. He's out. Up at bat, number 34, the right fielder. He's 1 for 3. The pitch. Ground ball to the left side. Stopped by Stewart. A base hit. Up at bat, Damian Easley. He's hit 2 for 3. Fly ball to third. Shannon Stewart gets it. A base hit for Easley. Now up, number 37, Bill Hasselman. He's 2 for 3. A sweet pitch. That's strike one for Hasselman. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball. A swing and a miss. Another strike for Hasselman. Hit to third. That retires the side. No runs. 2 hits. No errors. 2 runners left on base. Headed to the first half of the ninth. Toronto leads 9-3. Leading off for the Blue Jays. The first baseman, Carlos Delgado. He's at .453 hitter. The pitch. High fly to the gap in left field. A routine catch for Hunter. Now up, Cecil Fielder. Hitting .484.
김도영 선수를 위해서 함께합니다. 양손 높이.
Welcome back to Hardball 6. Pinch hitting for Toronto is Green. The pitch. Fly to left. Now up, number 29. The center fielder, Geronimo Baroa. He's hitting .440. Fly ball to left field. Greg Jeffries snags it. Over to second. Baroa has a stand-up double. Darren Fletcher at the plate. He's hit 0 for 1 this afternoon. Fly to the gap in right field. That's 3 out. 1 runner left on base. Going into the bottom of the ninth, Toronto ahead of Detroit by 6. Let's get back to the action. Risley in for Rodríguez. Leading off for the Tigers, D.V. Cruz. A .241 hitter. In there, that's 1. Change-up, he can't get a piece of it. That's strike 2 for Cruz. The 0-2 pitch. Fly ball to left. Caught by Stewart. At the plate, number 21, Hunter. He's hitting .261. Right down the middle for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off to the right. Ground ball toward the mound. Out at first. Up at bat, number 12. The left fielder, Greg Jeffries. He's a .338 hitter. Curveball, that's ball 1. The Blue Jays ahead of the Tigers 9-3 with no runners on base. In there for the first strike. Slider, strike 2 to Jeffries. 1-2 to the count. The 1-2 pitch. Fastball for strike 3. The game is over. Detroit loses to Toronto.